Hey friends, what's up? Phillip here, and I actually have an interesting question. What rewards portal is better, Capital One or Rakuten? Before we get into it though, please like and subscribe and go ahead and hit that bell icon. We love talking about points and miles over here at Points with Phillip, and well, we'd rather share it with you. So please go ahead and do that. But now that that's out of the way, let's get into the top lines here. So the ground rules here are we are going to be comparing Capital One offers, not Capital One shopping, Capital One offers with Rakuten. So if you haven't heard any of those, we'll go ahead and give a rundown of what each one is, and then I'm going to get into why I like one over the other. So let's get into it. So the ground rules here, we're comparing these two because they are rewards points portals that allow rewards based on shopping, but more importantly, you can use them to earn transferable bank currencies. So each work similarly and allow you to select an offer, then click the link that will take you to the site where you can earn those points. Now, however, Rakuten actually has a Chrome extension that monitors where you usually shop for offers. So if you're going to a website organically, it will actually tell you whether or not you're going to earn points, or ask you if you want to activate it to earn points. So that can be helpful. Now, one thing to note that's sad about this is that the Shop Runner benefit with the American Express cards is going away for new card members, and that's kind of made this whole shopping through a portal thing more palatable, but we'll get into that too. So one at a time, let's get into Rakuten. So Rakuten, first of all, is a shopping portal that mixes retail offers with coupons to get you cash back if you shop through that portal and follow the link to make a direct purchase. So you can make cash back, or you can also earn American Express membership rewards points. So you can actually use Rakuten to earn American Express points. So I'm going to just say that again to bring it home. You can use Rakuten to earn American Express points. And so now there's also a mobile app in addition to the website that can be a little bit more clunky. But you can earn those membership rewards points. Now, there's, we talked about the Chrome extension too, that could be helpful. So that is Rakuten. Now, how do you get paid out with Rakuten? So this one is kind of weird and kind of interesting, and kind of why I'm getting away from Rakuten. So you get paid quarterly with Rakuten, and it's usually pretty fast about when they say that you'll get paid, but you only get paid out what is not pending at the time. And so basically, in order to start the shopping trip, right, you have to click on the link, make the purchase, and then essentially what that merchant has to do is to report back to Rakuten that that shopping trip is complete. And so until that happens, it's going to be listed as pending, and it can be listed as pending for a while. So some vendors like Viator or other travel companies won't actually confirm those points can be awarded until after that travel has taken place. So if you're someone who's planning out travel that's like 6-7 months, a year down the road, you're not going to be getting any of those points for a while. So that's important to keep in mind. Now, you can be paid out in cash or in Amex points, and you basically have to sync a membership rewards earning credit card with your Rakuten account. And once you do that, then you can actually have the option to go in the settings, select membership rewards points for your cash out, and then watch as the points roll in. So now that we talked about Rakuten, let's talk about Capital One offers. Now, this one's kind of confusing a little bit, and it's important to note that it's different than Capital One shopping. Capital One shopping is a extension on your browser that gives you promo codes, things like that, to help you save money. Now, Capital One offers, though, is something different. It works a little bit similarly to Rakuten. You'll need to go to Capital One offers, so you're going to need to log in your Capital One account, go to the offers page, click on the link, and then make a purchase after you've clicked that link. Now, this one is nice. You can get cash back, but if you have a card that's in the Venture family, so the Venture 1, the Venture, or the Venture X, you can get Venture miles for your purchases instead. Now, the reason why we would want to do this is because, well, Capital One miles are often valued at over 2 cents a piece. And so you can really get some more value. So like, let's say that you're going to Best Buy and they have a 10-point back per dollar offer. Now, if you use your Venture card, you can get 2 points per dollar on that spend, plus the 10 points per dollar on the Best Buy offer, and to really kind of give you a lot more miles back. And so that can be nice, right? So Capital One, once you actually make the purchase, once you click on the link, make the purchase with the vendor, you will get an email from Capital One saying, here's how much you spent, here's how many points you could get, and we're working on it, right? And so that usually takes, in my experience, a couple days to a couple weeks. But then once it's done finalizing on the back end, you will get a separate email saying, congratulations, you've been awarded this many points. And that will be about the same day that those points get deposited into your account. So this is a little bit different because those miles are deposit immediately, right? Well, relatively immediately, right? You don't have to wait for a quarter to finish to, basically for everything to get paid out. And so that can be nicer. Now, for much of the past year, I have used Rakuten and I have liked Rakuten, right? I've earned nearly 35,000 points just off Rakuten alone on those offers. However, more and more vendors won't confirm the points, meaning you don't get the payout. And so I have thousands of pending points waiting for vendors to do anything with that Rakuten won't do anything with. And so, well, it kind of, like, they haven't officially stiffed me yet, but this is a while now and I haven't gotten those points, so I'm kind of upset about that. Now, Capital One has been a lot more reliable lately. They've been a little bit more upfront about what you can expect during this process, and the email confirmations are nice all along the way. And another thing that I like about Capital One is if you're looking to, say, you have a flight going out and you would like to round up to the nearest 1,000 on your account, and you have an offer that will get you there, using this purchase, the Capital One offers will actually help you get to that a little bit faster, and you don't have to wait for the next quarter. So I kind of like Capital One shopping. I have started, or not shopping, sorry, Capital One offers. And I kind of like it a little bit more than Rakuten, so I've been checking them a little bit more first when I go shopping. So now let's get into I mentioned the ShopRunner portal a little bit, and something else to note when you're talking about these shopping portals. So you're buying directly with the merchant. Now, some merchants charge for shipping. And some merchants, so you need to look into the fine print. Some merchants, if you sign up for their loyalty program, like Macy's program or Brooks Brothers program, they actually offer you free shipping if you're a member. Sadie. They offer you free shipping if you're a member, and so that can be helpful. Now, if they don't do that, if you're dealing with a vendor that doesn't do that, but they are part of the ShopRunner network, you can actually, with your membership, get free shipping, free 2-day shipping. So Under Armour is one of my favorite vendors that does this, where you just sign into your regular Under Armour account. It shows that you're a member of the ShopRunner benefit, and then you get free 2-day shipping. And it's really fast, really convenient. And so sometimes, because of the ShopRunner benefit, because of these shopping portals, it can be a lot more rewarding to shop directly than from going to Amazon or Walmart or something like that. So some of these shopping portals have kind of changed how I shop in a very real way, and it's been kind of exciting. But anyway, that's why I like Capital One offers a little bit more than I've liked Rakuten. However, I'm sure you guys have opinions. Tell me in the comments below why you like Rakuten or Capital One offers, or maybe something I'm completely forgetting about. But anyway, thanks so much for joining me. And well, I can't wait to see you guys until next time.